Hey everyone, Akasa Living here, reminding you that it's Thursday, so that means we'll be doing our live intuitive guided meditation tonight. And it just so happens that it falls on this big super full moon that we're having. So we're going to be dealing with those energies and also the fact that we are still in Lionsgate energies. So this is a great opportunity to join us for the first time if you haven't joined us before. There's nothing to sign up for. There's no fee. There's nothing like that. There's just going to be a Zoom link. You just come join us. You can be anonymous if you would like to. You don't have to put your name up. You don't have to show yourself. You don't have to participate if you don't want to. You can just be there and partake in the energies. But you're certainly welcome to participate as much as you would like to. So we would love to have you tonight at 7 Central Time. Just use the Zoom link that'll be here with this video. Now, what I do want to talk about, though, is the fact that, yes, these are powerful manifesting energies, and I want to be sure that we're not manifesting a bunch of chaos. I want to be sure that what we're manifesting is what we really want. Now, I had a friend the other day that said, so I'm listening to all this energy stuff, I'm dealing with all this energy stuff, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking that it's mind over matter. And so I've been dealing with that sentence, mind over matter. Matter is energy. But when this person said mind, they were talking about the thinking mind. Well, the thinking mind is only programmable, okay? The programmable mind is where the ego is. The ego is meant to protect us. The ego is meant to learn things so it can say, hold on a second, we don't need to do that, or, whoa, we've done that before, that's the way, let's do that. It does a whole lot of other things too. It contains knowledge, information, all those things. It also automatically runs many systems in our body. But the ego doesn't have intuition or imagination. It is not creative. The thinking mind is not the mind that manifests our lives. That is the part that is really important. The thinking mind is the part that causes the blockages, the restrictions, that keeps us attached to things, that keeps us stuck. So it's not this mind working with energy, mind over matter, which my friend, the statement that the friend used, as a matter of fact, it's not even over matter that we want to be. It's with energy. We want to work mind with energy. Heart mind, our intuitive mind, our gut mind, our intuitive mind, our sacral chakra, our manifesting area. We want to use these areas, our throat chakra, where we speak things into existence, where we use the vibrational frequency of sound to get the universe's attention, or where we think it, in our mind, and the vibrations go out into the universe. So the thinking mind does help us there, but it's communication that we're using it for, because the throat chakra is in this area and our thoughts do reverberate out. But what we say is even more so. The emotion we put into things, that also the universe feels the vibrational frequency of emotion, energy in motion. The thinking mind, we want to control it. We want to be sure that we are using our throat chakra area to control our thoughts, so that the thinking mind is not stuck on, I don't want to do that, been there, done that, that never works for me, or stuck in dense energy remembering bad experiences we've had, so we don't manifest chaotic energies that we've already been in before. So it's not about the thinking mind, it's about getting into the heart space, the intuitive mind, and finding, what is it I'm supposed to do next? It's about getting into the dimension of the imagination that can conceive of. Imagining things doesn't mean that we're delusional, okay? Imagining means, what can I conceive of? Imagination is conceiving of things. It's where our creativity comes from. Our navel chakra, that's where our creativity comes from. So the thinking mind over matter is not what we're talking about at all. What we're talking about is our intuitive mind, our heart chakra, and all of the other chakras that work with us to communicate with the universe and to manifest using energy, not over energy, but working with energy. So that's what we want to do with energies. And we want to be over, if there's any matter that we want to be over, it's the thinking mind itself. We want to control that. We want to be sure that it's not taking over and overruling or overriding what our intuitive mind is telling us. That's been the issue. The mind over the matter of what the intuitive mind is telling us, the energies of the intuitive mind. That has been the issue. That is what has gotten us stuck. And the coping mechanisms we have learned over the past to deal with. We have learned to block ourselves, and we've called it coping mechanisms. Well, I'll think about that tomorrow. I'll deal with that tomorrow. I'll distract myself. I'll do other things. I'll work more. We come up with all sorts of coping mechanisms, things that we tell ourselves are the right thing to do. Well, I will go along with this situation and not make waves. I'll go and I'll do this so that the family is all in peace about it, etc., etc., etc. Are these things right for you? I'm not telling you to go be disruptive to your family, but maybe you don't need to go at all. Maybe you need to decline the invitation. Maybe if you listen to your heart space, instead of the thinking mind, you would manifest a whole different weekend for yourself, because you wouldn't go be at a function that is really holding you back and causing you distress. Sometimes we should ourselves, because the thinking mind overrules matters of the intuitive mind. So the mind over matter issue is actually not what we're talking about at all. We're talking about just the opposite. We're talking about the intuitive mind and all the other chakras, the manifesting chakras, the creative chakras, the communicative chakras. We're talking about using all of those so that we use energy to be sure that what the thinking mind is doing and dealing with and telling us is the right stuff. We don't want to be manifesting situations in our lives that are not the right things for us. Perhaps you've been in a job for 20 years and the right thing to do, what your mind is telling you, what will be peaceful with all your family and friends and the way your life was supposed to go, is to stay with that job. But it's weighing you down, and it's not what your heart wants to do, and everything in you wants to change careers, wants to do something different, and you know that you can. Your intuition, your heart space, your intuitive mind is pulling you towards something else. To be healthy, happy, whole, and complete, you need to do that. But the thinking mind is overruling the energy that is coming from the heart space. The part of you, the navel chakra, the creative area, that is trying to manifest this for you and show you, no, there's something else for you in life, is being overruled by the ego, the thinking mind, and the energy or the matter that is trying to be redirected, that you're trying to take energy and redistribute it into a different career. It's being blocked. So that's the things we're talking about, is not getting yourself stuck in energies or allowing chaotic energies to rule your life. Don't get stuck in those kinds of patterns, that type of thinking. Don't close off these chakras and let the ego keep you in patterns that you've already lived when you have a whole other life ahead of you. Go for the new things. That doesn't mean ignore what you've already learned or leave your old life entirely behind. It doesn't mean everything you've manifested before is wrong, but it does mean that there are new things for you to come. Okay? So that's the kind of things we talk about and deal with in our intuitive guided meditation sessions on Thursday nights. And then we put together a meditation that fits everyone who's present, and that's the meditation we do. That's the kind of meditation we'll do tonight, using the energies of this super full moon and still being in Lionsgate energies. So please do join us. And as long as you're breathing, keep living in great big capital letters. Bye, you all.